Hello everybody, this is Excalibur of Excalibur Zone Gaming, and welcome to another IGLPR. Today we're trying out ColourPop by Unpredictable Cliche, and they're known as @ColourPopGame on Twitter, I believe. Here's one of the cool things about this is I'm using Mobizen to record my screen on my PC. So we're going to see if this works, and if it does, this may become the way I do it from now on. So we're going to go ahead and start the game. But before we do that, we're going to talk about what an IGLPR is. An IGLPR is an indie game let's play and review. It is me playing a game without knowing anything about the game. I just know the name of the game here, and it's got circles. That's all I know of. And based on the game, it looks like you have to pop the colors, so the colored balls. So that's all I know. We're going to go for about 20 to 30 minutes, and depending on the complexity, we could be going for a little bit more, a little bit less. We're going to have to see. Depending on how complex the game gets. But at the end of the game, we're going to go ahead and give a rating of 1 to 5 stars in half-star increments. And those stars are going to be an indicator of if I had fun, if I would play the game again, and if I would recommend the game to others. Now, this review and Let's Play is solely for the developer of the game, not for players to determine if the game is for them or not. Well, sure, you can use the gameplay and all that to see how well you think the game might fit you, but for the most part, this Let's Play of the game is to let the dev know how well the game works for somebody who doesn't know anything about the game and just comes in and plays it. Now, I'm going to be doing my best to play the game to the best of my ability. I'm going to be examining the interface, how intuitive it is. If you've got a tutorial that you go through that gets you bonus points, that kind of thing. I am not going to grade the game on its graphics or sound or music or technical aspects or anything. At the end, it's all about whether I enjoyed the game or not. I don't care if there's a bunch of spaghetti monkey code behind this. If I had fun, then it gets a higher score. However, if the interface is buggy and it's slow and it's crappy, then then you have issues. But we're gonna see just how well this game works, and see how much fun we have. Now, I've got it plugged in with the USB, and Mobizen didn't pick up. It went to Wi-Fi, and when I turned off Wi-Fi, it went to LG. It went to LTE. So I am not going to be really happy with that. Now, just a little bit of specs behind this. I'm using an LG G3 phone. It just recently hit the market, and it's running on Verizon's service. So you'll get to know that right off the bat. So if there are any issues, it could be my phone, it could be the Android 4.42 operating system that I'm working on. It could be any number of things. It might not be the game at all. It could also be me just being a dork. You know, that's how things are. So let's go ahead and we're going to press play and pop. There you go. We've got, I sort of like how the stuff is floating around, but we're just going to go ahead with classic for now. I guess we hit the ball, okay? You might want to set up those menus so that anywhere on there works. So here we go. We want to match the color. So blue, green, and red. So, alright. Alright, so we've got blue, so I matched that. I don't have any more blue, so I don't think I can do anything there. I guess this is a cool down, so as it goes, we have to hit all those colors in order, and I missed a bunch of them. There we go. Let's try again so I can see what's going on. It's a color spectrum, and this, by the way, is going to be A pain for anybody who has color blindness, because I'm even having troubles, and I'm hitting stuff and it's giving me points. New best, no, I'll try again, why not? So it's going to start off with the blues, and we're just going to hit all the buttons. Okay. So I hit a bunch of them, and it didn't really keep me from hitting them. So I guess you get points no matter what. Didn't really explain. I guess you got to match the color for the best points. So we go into the peach and the pinks. Yeah, nobody who's colorblind is going to enjoy playing this at all, because this, the color is going to look all gray to them. So keep that in mind, guys. No, I don't want to try again. So I guess back, retry, match color. Okay. That's information. No, we don't want to do this. Okay, I don't want to do that. So let's see here. Now the menu is completely covered by the ad. Good job on menu and ad placement, people. You need to fix that. Let's see here. We're going to go pink, 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 and that. Now we're getting into the orangies, and now the limey greenies, and there's that, and that. No, I don't want to try again. Let's pause. Alright, now, here is the fun thing, people. There, the back button works. That ad is a complete piece of crap when it's jumping up in front of your menu. You either have to put the menu in someplace the ad doesn't show up, or place the ad in a place that does not interfere with the gameplay, because while I'm all for ad supported stuff, you need to make a living and all that stuff. If the ads disrupt the gameplay, you may as well just quit, because people are not going to play the game if they cannot interact with it properly. And this ad always on when I'm in the full screen mode. So we'll just get out of that. So now it's up, the menu is below it. The ad was up above it for some reason, as you saw. So let's go to the arcade. Again, set it up so that you hit the word 2. Alright, we match the color again. And we have 3 strikes, I guess. Got it. So let's just see here. Alright, this is what I expect of the game. Let's try it again. But again, this is going to be really difficult for most people to play that have any type of color blindness. Alright, round 2. We have 2 strikes already, and I can guarantee you that I'm going to be striking out here pretty soon. There we go. No, we're not going to try again. We're going to go back. I'm going to try the extreme. Match color, we have strikes. Okay, I guess it's going to be faster. Okay. No. This is definitely made by somebody who doesn't understand what color blindness is, and even I had a hard time with that, and I am not colorblind. So let's see if I can understand what's going on here. I guess we hit the colors that match at the time. Purplish, no. Okay, so no, this game is not really all that fun. ColourPop, it's an interesting idea. I guess sticking with the classic is the easiest way to go about it to get a good score. I mean, I would not buy this game. Not in the least. I would probably be pretty upset if I paid money for this game. Let's go back. Yeah, I'm going to keep playing. I mean, for the most part... Oh yeah, this is what a colorblind person is going to see most of the time, by the way. Various shades of gray. They're not going to be seeing the colors shift or anything like that. So here I am. I'm just barely able to keep up with what's going down on the side there. And yeah, we're not going to get any of the others, so let's just end it. Top effort. Try again. No. No, I know I've got 9 more minutes. Let's try that extreme again. Let's see what we can do. So, we're looking for that color, those colors. No, there's no unforgivingness about this at all. What, that was purplish? That was wine colored. I think those are about right. Yeah. Best, 9 points. That is kind of sad. Okay. About the game. This little menu here, I want to see it go away. Because as you saw, there are going to be times when that ad is going to pop up over top of it. 2. This menu should pop up when you hit pause. It should go down the middle of the screen so that you can actually access the menu. And instead of having things gray out like this, cover it up with the box that has the menu in it. Overall, the game has merit. However, I would provide a shapes or a symbols match instead of colors for those, or colors plus symbols. It might make it a little bit easier, but the thing is, those people who have color blindness are not going to be able to see this properly at all. Let's keep playing this, and I guess those are right. That was right. That's not right. Yeah, I don't understand this one here. Let's keep going. So it's going to start off as this olive drab, and the balls are the olive drabby ones that we want. No, they're not. So it went to green. Let's try it again. I'm going to give it my best shot and try and get those balls that match. I'm not seeing the purple. There we go. No. Yeah, this extreme, quote unquote, is not extreme at all. It's hey, let's give people who have a hard time seeing colors shift. Follow a ball that should be shifting colors, and instead we're going to make everything shift colors, and they have to guess. Now, this is extreme, I'll grant you that, but I can tell you right now that when the colors are similar like they are now, and I get X's because they're similar, is no bueno. So, I should have my friend, Game Diviner, play this and tell me what he thinks. He's colorblind. He would probably say, what's the point of the game? No, he'd play it. He'd play it to the best of his ability, and unfortunately, I think he would not be a very happy camper, and the game would not be anything that he would be interested in. That's just a guess. I'll just grab a little extra points there. Amazing. No, that's not amazing. I can just go like this and hit everything and get 4,000 points. yeah, the color shifts are way too subtle. I see where you want to go with it, but I can guarantee you that most people who are colorblind are not going to like it. And of course, colorblindness is not as pervasive as normal. The thing that I didn't like is with the arcade and with the extreme, when you click it and you're watching and you're hitting these similar colors, and okay, here we go. Here's some similar colors right here. I'm going to hit them, and I'm going to get all these X's because they are just similar enough. Now I saw the X's go down, so I guess I hit some spot on, which caused the X's to disappear, because here we go. We're going to get a lot of X's. Maybe not. So let's get these olives. And then that looks about right. So I guess we're now farther along than we ever were before. And we have to wait for that and that. And I guess the olive colors we missed. And I missed all the... There's the olives and there's that. So it's a new best. Yeah, I got 39. It's not intuitive. I like the idea. And the thing that really gets me is the subtleness of the colors. You shouldn't have such fine gradients between all the colors. Going from blue to green to purple, that's one thing. I would instead go more, instead of analog like it is, it looks analogish, instead of faded, have it be more discrete colors, like maybe 5 or 6 colors, and then increase the speed as it gets closer to the end, or something like that. Treat it a bit like, I don't know, the fact is your piece is moving, maybe, and that's where it gets its gradient, and the problem is trying to match those colors. Like, I mean, I can match that, and then we're getting close to matching that, that, and that. And get that. And then we have some of these here, and boom. That's too close in color there. Because where you see the whoops and where you see underneath it try again, those colors are nearly identical to me. So those are some very, very bad colors, because unless they match the same, like if you had near the whoop set, like olive drab, and down here the orangish olive drab, if they matched as the same, that's one thing, but I think they don't. So I think the game is going to have a very niche following. It's not going to have a lot of people who are going to want to play it. I am one of those people. I'm not going to recommend this game, especially to my friend, of course. But I'm not going to recommend the game. It's not really all that fun to me. I mean, I hit buttons, but I'm too busy concentrating on the dropping circle to pay attention to any of the colors that are being displayed on the other balls that you have to pop. And it's the same thing over and over again, just different colors, so there's no real progress. Now, it speeds up, as I saw in the arcade, it sped up a little bit. So, and Extreme tries to make it a little kitschy. So, and the 3 strikes rules. That's what I expected immediately upon Classic, is you get the 3 strikes rules. And at least I saw that if you hit something spot on, like I think I did, then you're going to lose one of those strikes that you had against you. You're going to rub it out, so you have some extra time to do that. Overall, and I'm going to get a cough drop here because I'm about ready to start coughing. Overall, I'm going to say the game has potential, but there's way too much going on. I'm going to go back in and play. I just wanted to see. Yeah, the balls over here on the left are really moving too, and I really do not like that. Okay, so these are all similar to me, so if I do that, yeah, they all worked okay. So, let's see here, there's that one there, and then we're going to try for these three, and then we're going to go into those two, and it's going to go more purplishly like this, and then we're going to go down into that, and then those two. So, and I missed one, which gives me the last strike, so... Yeah, so all the pieces are moving slightly, so you've got all this motion going on, and you're trying to concentrate on the dropping ball and all these little slightly moving things. So it's like you're trying to watch a race car on a moving ship, if you understand what I'm saying. So people who have vertigo might have issues with this game. Because of the slight movement that's going on. People who get seasick might have issues with this game as well. I have some issues with spinning stuff, so this didn't really affect me much. My main thing is that the colors are so similar as they're going down through those gradients that it is really, honestly, difficult to pay attention to the dropping ball and all the balls on the right in order to make any type of how should I say, any type of positive matches. I'm really not pleased with the game in that aspect. And now I'm seeing these. Is that part of the background? I guess it is. It's part of the background. Because it almost looks like my phone is starting to melt down in certain areas. Let me bring that down. Yeah, it's definitely part of the background. Let's double check that. Yeah. So there you have it. That's what I think. It's a 1 out of 5 for me. I'm not going to play it again. It's actually going to be uninstalled from my phone as soon as we're done talking. And I am not going to recommend it. But I think if you guys found a way to limit the amount of motion and to make the colors a bit more discreet instead of so subtle, that the game would probably be far more fun to play. The issue is that I can't keep track of the color changes on the dropping ball and on the slightly moving balls and their colors at the same time. And in the extreme, just forget it. As you saw, I couldn't get really all that far in that after all, because forcing everything to change or certain balls to change, that's different. That's odd. And overall, the game modes are all identical except for the strikes, and then the extremes, well, I'm going to make everything change colors and confuse you kind of thing. So, until next time, enjoy playing games. If ColourPop is what you like and you want to give it a shot, please go ahead and give it a shot. I will not give it another one unless it changes significantly, then I will do a revisited. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. The more people like and subscribe to me, the happier I am, and the more favorites I get, the happier I am, because it tells me that you guys are liking the stuff. If you have any hints or tips or whatever for this game, please post it in the comments so that other people can learn from any mistakes that I made. And if you're the dev, please feel free to take to comment. That's great. This is all constructive criticism, and it's not meant as a straight personal attack on you. Please take a moment and visit www.patreon.com/ExcaliburZone. That is the way I'm trying to get the funds up to do stuff like this full time. If you've ever had a dream job that you're trying to shoot for, this is mine. I want to make content full time. I want to do more reviews like this. I want to get into more straight video game let's plays and board game reviews and stuff like that. And I also want to donate money to charities. Because I'm having fun doing this stuff, and the least I can do is give back to the community. As always, this is Excalibur, and I am out.